Hi there, I'm Naplex Study J, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about all things in between being and becoming a pharmacist. How you doing? You alright? I am also, this is Success Sundays, and I am a Naplex Success Coach, and as a Naplex Success Coach, I help pharmacists shift their mindset, study effectively for the Naplex exam. I was like, no, I do not. Let me slow my little self down, honey, because I'm going too fast. I'm too excited, so let me slow down. I am a Naplex Success Coach. I help pharmacists shift their mindset, strategize their plan, and study effectively for the Naplex exam. And as a Naplex Success Coach dedicated to helping pharmacists excel, I am thrilled. I am thrilled to continue the series of Naplex Success. I'll say Naplex Success, Naplex Study Strategies. I don't know why I want to call it Naplex Success Strategies. I don't know why. Maybe I should have called it Naplex Study. But this is the Naplex Study Skills Toolkit. And I'm excited to continue the series. And I want to continue with this new, I'll say this in introducing you to something new, probably not, which is the powerful study tool of summarization. Now, I'm sure you like, girl, everybody know that. I know you did, but I just want to tell you anyway, okay? Anywho, summarization is a technique that involves distilling complex information into those concise, manageable summaries, which allows you to grasp those key concepts more effectively and efficiently. And in this video, I want to just dwell in those nuances of summarization, exploring how to implement it, how effectively implement it effectively, and how to really uncover its benefits as you prepare for the Naplex exam. Let me just start by sharing my own personal antidote with this thing to really truly illustrate the effectiveness of summarization. When I was preparing for the Naplex, I found myself very overwhelmed by the vast of information that needed to be mastered. Now, despite my diligent note-taking skills and intense reading, I really truly struggled to retain key concepts and felt very frustrated by the volume of this information. It was in one particular challenge and study session, I decided, I'm just going to experiment with summarization because it's a lot to write notes and see things. Let me just really experiment with this summarization. And instead of me trying to absorb every single detail, I began distilling complex topics into concise summaries. Not only did this help me identify the most critical information, but it also helped me to grasp concepts more quickly and effectively. And one of the key things I did was I just did summaries, and I'm a type of person where writing, as you can see, as how I started this video, I talk very fast, and sometimes I talk way faster than I write because my mind can just flow and glow because my mind moves very fast, and sometimes hard for my pen to catch up with it. So I found it very easy for me to just record. So I have a lot of voice memos of me just recording summaries, and then when I'm driving or walking or doing those things, I will really listen to it. So it's always too a way of learning as well. I'm listening to myself because even like when you're driving, you're more focused on what's being said. If your mind is not wandering, you're more tuned into what you're listening to. I wanted to make sure I was listening to some things I said, and it was to the point where I got so good at it, re-listening to it, that I can almost quote it. So that's definitely one thing that you can definitely do, to say the least. So this is the key thing of what summarization does and what it's all about. As its core, summarization is all about extracting the essence of a text. It's about all your study materials and presenting it in a condensed form. It's one of those things of I was gonna tell y'all a good technique. I was like, I don't know if I should tell y'all a technique or not. It was a good technique, and simply I'm gonna share it, but it's gonna be later in the toolkit. I'm gonna share this technique. Okay, let me stop because I almost gave it away. But let me stop. So, anywho, rather than you're passively reading through your textbook and study guides, summarization helps you to truly encourage you to be more actively engaged with the material, fostering deep understanding and retention, because you want to make sure that you can summarize and you can really synthesize the complex information into summaries you're able to identify what's important and the connections, and you able to facilitate your comprehension as well as knowledge retention of the information. So the true thing is, well, so the key thing you may ask, like, so how does summarization work? And well, of course, it's truly is the process begins when you begin reading. When you read thoroughly, you're identifying those key concepts, those main ideas, those important details, like this is disease state, you're in a disease state, what does it what are the risk factors, what are the drugs that treat it, what are these drugs going to get some action. You're looking at those key little things and you're writing notes, and as you read and you take notes and you highlight all these important passages, highlight what's more important to reference later. Once you complete all of that, you typically just take a step back and you reflect on the overarching themes and objectives of this text. And you truly use your notes as a guide to distill the information into a concise summary that captures the essence of the material. So you sit here, you're highlighting, you're reading, as you're reading, you're highlighting, and you go back and reread your notes and say, okay, this is important, this is truly important. Now let's put it in a summary. You want to summarize this material, so you got already highlighted the visual cue of what's important. You're rereading to make sure you know, and it's like, hey, let's just do a summary of it. And you can write it, and then you can use the summarization. You can reread your summarizations, concepts on concepts, okay? Because as we said in the previous video, we already said that rereading alone is good, but it's more better when you complement it, well, combine it with other techniques. So that's one of the key things. Summarization, that's truly what it does. It helps you to put all the information to a concise summary. But what truly sets summarization apart from other study strategies is the reason why it's so effective. Research has really shown that the act of summarizing promotes deeper processing of the information, leading to your improved understanding retention. It's almost like if you could summarize something, it's like the teach back method where you're actually teaching something, you're more likely to retain it. And by actively engaging with this material and synthesizing it into your own words, you're forced to grapple with the concepts on a deeper level, enhancing your comprehension and your memory recall. Because that's one of the key things that summarization does. It allows you to put things into your own words and you're able to recall it better, enhancing that comprehension. Furthermore, summarization also allows you to organize and prioritize information and making it very easy for you to navigate those complex topics, to identify those key takeaways. Instead of getting so bogged down into irrelevant details, summarization helps you to focus on the most important concepts, enabling you to study more effectively as well. So one of the most benefits of summarization is that it's versatility. Like whether you're tackling a big study prep book, you got lecture notes from pharmacy school, you got practice questions, stuff like that. The ability to distill this information to concise summaries is a valuable skill that can be applied across all the aspects of your Naplex prep, of your Naplex exam preparation. So from those study guides and flashcards to preparing for your case-based scenarios, summarization will help you to approach those studies with clarity and confidence, because you got to look at it from the aspect of, you may identify, you read your prep book, you wrote your notes, right? We wrote our notes and we were rereading our notes. And with that summarization, you can able to say, okay, I can take this piece from the textbook said this, my lecture note said this, I got this question wrong, this concept wrong on the quiz. You can summarize the information saying, oh, this is why that happened, because this happened, that happened. Like, if this happened, did this, that, the if and then statements. It can help you identify those. And one more, I would say, is very important. I'll say this. It's very, very truly important to know that effective summarization always requires practice and refinement. Because that's when I'm saying you put all these things together. It's not simply just condensing information to fewer words, but rather you're capturing the essence of the material in a way that enhances your understanding and your retention. You have to truly experiment with different type of techniques of summarization. Some people like outline, just like a quick little outline, and then they just go talk it out. Other people like concept mapping. Again, I will reference the video. I have a whole video on concept mapping. I will reference that. It's more so about being a visual learner. We'll reference that. Or you can do your paraphrasing. These are some approaches that have worked. You just have to figure out which one works best for you. And even with the note taking aspect of it, one method of summarization as you read is the Cornell method. You can have a true visual representation of how summarization looks, and I already have a video on that as well, and I will link that below for the Cornell method. And you also have, if you have the toolkit, I also included excerpt from the SOAR series of that Cornell toolkit, because that SOAR series has a tremendous value information, that workbook. However, I gave you little pieces and tips of it just in this toolkit, okay? So in overall, I'll say conclusion, but I won't like to say conclusion. In totality, summarization is truly a powerful study strategy that can significantly enhance your Naplex exam preparation by actively engaging with the material, organizing your key concepts, and prioritizing your information. You will truly deepen your understanding and retention of critical pharmacy concepts. So I want you to dive into this Naplex Study Skills Toolkit. Unlock this full potential of summarization as you strive for your Naplex success. There's we do have in the toolkit, we do have some things available for you with the summarization. We kind of talk about it, especially with that Cornell method. So please use it. As always, like, comment, subscribe to our channel. Let us know how we doing. Comment below. We love to read your comments. We love to engage with you guys as well. I just want to truly thank you for watching this. Are you enjoying the series? What technique are you liking so far that you think is good? We want to know, okay? I want to know. I want to know. We and me, I want to know, okay? I'm nosy. But until next time, remember that pharmacy is on limit if you are. Now go be great. Talk to you guys later.